Well, hello again, my radio friends. Now, in this video installment, I wish to touch on a common problem that I found in several 3 and 3A. That's the Radiola 3 and 3A. In fact, what's on the bench presently is a Radiola 3A, and I apologize for the angular picture, but out of necessity to show you what I wish to do so, it warrants that I do just that. But a common problem, in fact, this came from a fellow group member. The problem he was having was as he turned his tuning lever, it would tune and then go dead, tune and then go dead. And one could see that when one rotates the tuning lever, it pivots the inner coil. And this coil has to have a connection on bottom and on top. The bottom connection is relatively simple. There's a little spiral coil of wire one can see here. That's your bottom connection. And your top connection to this coil actually comes from this wire you see here, goes up around the tuning shaft and back down to that inner coil. And that's where the problem lies. If one watches, when I move this tuning lever, one can see that wire pivots and turns around at that pivot point, that tie point. And because that wire folds upon itself over and over again, it will actually generate and at times an open and breaks and so forth. And this is no exception. Allow me to show you on a meter. When I have the lever turned fully clockwise, you see I've got 2.9 and at 2.9, 3.0, it floats. And that's what I would expect for this inner coil that you see here. Now watch what happens when I rotate my tuning lever. Watch that reading in a meter. Boy, it jumps. There goes 300, 400, and then it goes open. So when I go back clockwise again, just to show you, it comes back, and I get back to my 3.0. Very common for that wire at that pivot point to generate, to actually begin to break and break down at this tie point. So what I'm going to do is have to disassemble it and repair that connection from within. Very, very common problem on the 3 and 3A, like I said. So if you have one that isn't tuning, go ahead, check continuity of that inner coil. And anyway, hope you found it helpful. And as always, I appreciate y'all following along. And of course, as always, until next time.